Mexico is a highly privileged country. It is one of the top 4 countries in the world with the highest levels of biodiversity. A place where we find the most marvelous landscapes and species of plants and wildlife. Looking more closely, we come to Chiapas. Of the 17 designated protected natural areas in this region, the most outstanding are those found in the Sierra Madre Mountains. There, in the gloom of a dense and constant mist, we find a timeless paradise of jungle and forest. The Triunfo Biosphere Reserve. In an area of 460 square miles, the reserve protects one of the last great remnants of cloud forest, considered the most threatened ecosystem in the world. In Mexico alone, 90% of these forests have disappeared. It is home to thousands of plant species, including orchids, bromeliads and ferns, and also to animals such as the tapir, the jaguar, as well as the quetzal, the horned guan, and thousands of birds which migrate annually to this region. The biosphere's forest is considered to have one of the greatest diversities of tree species in North and Central America. The absorption of water in El Triunfo sustains the development of agriculture and of livestock breeding throughout the state. The reserve also provides water to the whole region, stimulating the production of coffee, the country's 5th most important source of foreign income. The water supply also generates the greatest quantity of hydroelectric energy than any other source in the country and satisfies a high proportion of the regional demand of water for human consumption. Its vegetation cover is an active agent of carbon fixing, which helps to regulate global climate change. Moreover, the reserve is also a place of great contrasts, where beautiful landscapes exist side by side with everyday realities of poverty and marginalization. The subsistence economy, poor coordination between social and environmental programs, and a lack of a long-term vision makes its conservation more difficult. Fires and hurricanes are a constant threat. In 2005 alone, there were 400,000 victims of Hurricane Stan, which affected 49 communities and caused damage in 552 villages. The relationship is a simple one. If the area where the greatest amount of rain falls lacks enough vegetation cover, the water is not absorbed and instead causes landslide and torrential flows of water. To confront both these and any new challenges, a private fund was established. This was a collective effort uniting civil groups, federal and state governments, local business, as well as investigators and academics. As a result, in 2002, the El Triunfo Conservation Fund was born with the mission of assuring both the conservation of the zone and the social development of its inhabitants, and with the vision of eventually being able to expand its work to all the state's areas of natural beauty and ecological importance. Thanks to the tireless work of the Fund and many other organizations, we have achieved important results. These advances are very encouraging and our cause becomes stronger every day, but the work is difficult and the challenges still daunting. It is time to reflect upon what kind of future we want and as a society to unify our efforts to achieve it. The solution is in our hands. There are various schemes through which we can all easily join in. In the El Triunfo Conservation Fund, we hope that we can continue to count on the support of all those people whose donations and active collaboration have helped to make this mission possible. It is now time for all of us to act and join in this ambitious project, for our own benefit, for the good of our families, and for the well-being of future generations. Join today and be part of this great venture.